Well, howdy, and welcome back once again to the Withlacoochee River Railroad and the Withlacoochee River Report. The report where you will be highly offended by my compelling rhetoric. Well, as you can see, I'm running an RS3 today. Kind of sounds kind of lackluster. So does the motor sounds on that one. I guess I should upgrade it to a PS3 from a PS1, huh? Well, let's get on through the intro and we'll talk about it. Seems to want to die back there on that curve. Don't know why. Never had that problem before. I'm sure it's just something new showing up to be a royal pain in my backside. As you can see, I got plenty of paint thinner there. Yeah, I know, I've got a Penzie caboose. I got one of those Williams Penzie cabooses. I've also got a Lionel Penzie caboose, but it needs a repaint. And I'm pulling a Burlington caboose behind that one. I don't care. I think I better clean the track there. What do y'all think? Well, let me do just that and I'll be right. Well, let's see if it'll do any better this time. Ever since I started using that no-ox, I've hardly ever touched the track anymore. That doesn't mean it doesn't require a little cleaning here and there, but that no-ox really does. And I know it's a grease, but the stuff really does work. Yeah. Went right on through there without a hitch this time. Okay. Anyway, in the news this week, of course, I'm formulating a lot of cool stuff in my head. How much of it will actually get done? I couldn't tell you. As you can see, I've got the other Rico station is pretty well getting to near completion. I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep that one or sell that one, or keep that one or sell that one. I ain't keeping both unless, of course, I go in with one of my original plans and build like a modular model railroad. Then maybe I could use one of them on that. That would be one thing that I think I could do. Well, that's for later thought. We're getting closer and closer now to the point where I'm getting ready to change out the mainline track, and at that point I'm going to have to do some layout work up here and get some plywood down in there. Oh, it did it again, huh? Well, anyway, when I change the track out, we'll see about fixing that. Anyway, I'll need to get a little plywood running through here. You know, you see that curve there is kind of sitting in midair. And it really is. All that's holding it up is a little bit of cork that's offset. But we can get a little bit of wood in there, and that'll fix that right up. I plan on putting in a passing track. It'll run off of a switch over here, come around. It'll be up on this upper section here. It's going to have to be. We can't have the passing track down on the bottom here, because we tried that. That definitely isn't going to work. As you can see, I developed more room back here, and then back down on this end, I also need to add. As you can see, I've got partial curve in midair there. Gonna have to add a little more plywood through there too, as to get in order to be able to get the passing track. See, this layout's still kind of set up for the old HO run, and then back here somewhere will be the opposing switch, which will put two switches on the main line over here. The track will be all guardrails. I'm going to pull up the line L. The line L is going to have to find another usage. Probably modular usage, but it's going to find another usage nonetheless. And that's the plan. Anyway, the number 2 switch will be coming into central yard here. And the central yard will, of course, it's got 3 stub-ended tracks. It'll be a place to basically pull trains into when I want to change trains out. Yes, each one will have its own will be powered up on its own. Probably no more than 2 tracks will be occupied really at a time, and then that 3rd track will be the one that you run everything in and out of on it. And oh, we have something going on over here. I just saw the flash. Huh. What the heck is over here? Oh, just crud and dirt. Ah, okay. Okay. Crap flew in here from up there. And that's what's causing it to, because it was shorting out. Even though the engine would make it through there fine, it was picking up a car. Toward the end of the train. Didn't even, it let most of the train pass by, and then all of a sudden cause a problem. So let's see if it'll, as you can see, that engine's running nice and slow now. As most of them do. I very seldom ever have to fluctuate the power input to them. I'm not fluctuating any power input to them at all now. Uh-oh. Huh. Huh. Wonder what's happening there. Wonder if that needs a little cleaning. Let me get back to you and we'll find out. Well, let's just see if it does it again. There's something in there that's getting under the wheels, isn't there? Uh-oh. Don't get it. I don't see it. Well, let me shut her down here. Alright. Well, now to get to the news. So far this week, now, ain't done nothing with the 06 though, but I've got this old 080. It's a Lion Chief unit. It's the old 4520 from Lionel. That's the Lion Chief. And what it's doing, now it worked when I first got it. Worked fine. And I've had it for several years now. In fact, I picked it up at the only Lionel event that was ever sponsored that was sponsored at Dana's that I ever went to, which was gosh, that was like 3 years ago. Because I haven't been able to attend the last two because I've been at other shows. So this was one of the first locomotives I got. I got it from my buddy John. I got it pretty cheap. He let me have it. You know, this one is, if you look closely, you can see it was slathered on it. I wasn't able to get everywhere to fix that. There's green paint under the black paint on the boiler now. So, anyway, don't know what's going on with it. What it wants to do is, everything works except the drive circuits. For some reason, I can't get it to go forward, but if I put it in reverse, it'll take off full bore. Doesn't matter how much power you're giving it, it just takes off full bore. So I'm figuring something's wrong in the circuit there. I'm certainly not surprised by that. El Cheapo crap. In fact, I was told at one time by one guy, yeah, you're not going to be happy with that Lion Chief for too long. Yeah, it figures. Anyway, he was right. I wasn't happy with it for very long. It really kind of took a dump on me here a few months back. I went to go run it, and it started doing, you know, you give it some juice on the remote here. You'd go forward, and it wouldn't work. And then you just put it a little into reverse, and that thing would take off full bore and run off the end of the track. It's no longer running forward and backward like it used to. So I'm thinking, well, that one, I'm kind of wanting to kind of turn into a consolidation anyway. I've been considering it. What I'm going to need is a little bit different pilot from that one there. That pilot there certainly doesn't stick out far enough. You know, these 080s from Lionel just, yeah, the pilot's almost right up the smoke box front. You know, that isn't correct either. So, and I'd want more of a road pilot anyway, which would have the what most people would call a cow catcher. No such thing as a cow catcher. That pilot hit a cow, it's going to make steaks, or it's going to at least make hamburger. And that's true. That's true of any train. Anyway, I'm thinking I could do that, and for the time being, again, I can take and put a bridge rectifier in it, run it conventionally in one direction. I hate doing that because, you know, the engine, well, right now technically it is a switcher, but I'm gonna convert it to a consolidation, which will be a small road locomotive. Especially in the era I'm running here, it's not only a small road locomotive, it's an old road locomotive. Probably have a little more weathering on it. So that's one thing I'm considering doing. I don't know if I'll be able to find a pilot that's suitable, or graft one on, or scratch build one, or what. I could probably do all of those things. Graft one on if it's if one becomes available. Graft one on if I scratch build it. Either way, I'll need to get a pilot truck put together somehow. Don't know what kind of wheel set I would use or anything. Probably would have to use, I'd probably use a Lionel wheel set, but really just don't know. Anyway, that's where things sit on the Withlacoochee River Railroad for the time being. I did get a Monday Night Madness video out. It's out already. I put it on last night. And it's putting windows, oh, there it is, into the general store. And I show you how it's done. It's quite simple, really. The next one coming up is going to be when I attempt to get the 060 going again. And I'm not going to give that away. It seems like all my steam engines like to turn to crap. My diesels continue to run good. My diesels, maybe I ought to stick with the diesels. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to see here what the problem is on my railroad and what it is I'm hitting in there. I guess I'm going to have to get the vacuum cleaner out and suck it dry through here because it's really making a mess of things. It looks like I might have some crud in there. But just Well, let's see if we got that taken care of. Had to have it blast through, so I guess I wished y'all happy railroading a little prematurely, and that's when I started having issues over here. A little bit of no-ox and some sanding and stuff later, and it looks like it's pulling through there without too much difficulty now. Still getting a little flickering on the caboose, but that's nothing unusual. Those older cabooses with incandescent lights and no keep alive or anything on them. Having all kinds of fun here. Going between train shows with, because it's been a month now since we were at our last train show, and driving me up a wall because I kind of miss having train shows, you know what I mean? Gotta love them old MTH cabooses. I like them. I really like those Premier MTH cabooses. They really are nice. I'm really liking MTH products myself. I know Dana doesn't like them, but then, you know, that's all he knows is Lionel. Well, now she's running fine and going nice slow speeds on the main line. Of course, like I said, that main line's fixing to get tore up and rebuilt. Here, we're getting closer to it. It's already March, so I kind of halfway planned on doing that through the summer months anyway. It shouldn't take all that long to get it up and running. I've got plenty of Gargraves track. I can get it down, get the roadbed down, get the Gargraves track down within probably a few hours. And that'll just be the main line. I'd get the switches installed, of course, right off the bat as well. Still likes to lose a little juice right there, doesn't it? Well, as it sits now, that's where we sit at this 20, I believe it's the 22nd of March, maybe the 23rd, 22nd. I don't know. I don't know what today's date is. Don't see it here on the camera. Let me take a quick look on the phone here. Ah, it's March 24th already. 24th day of March, 2025. Yeah, before the Lord comes back and raptures the church, yeah, I'd like to at least have some Gargraves tracked down on my railroad other than a yard that isn't in use yet. So, yeah, we may start that sooner than you think. I think it's probably getting to be about time. So, until next time, happy railroading.